If you're a busy homemaker and spring cleaning feels impossible, try this instead. This is the spring cleaning method I use when time is limited and energy super matters. It keeps the house from feeling chaotic and it actually gets finished. So the first thing you need to do is go around the home and pick one small contained area. I usually like to start either in the kitchen or the bedroom. The kitchen because it's the heart of the home, and the bedroom because, let's be real, is the first and last thing we see every single day. I like to start by the door and work clockwise. Right next to the door, I pick whatever comes first. If it's a place that has no clutter, like a wall, let's say, I begin to dust from top to bottom. Otherwise, if the first thing there is a shelf, a drawer, or anything like that, start there. But make sure it's decluttered first. So before you get cleaning, you might have to declutter that area, but it's okay because if you actually declutter first, at the end of the day, you will have less to clean. Keeping the area contained keeps messes from spreading, and it helps us to feel less overwhelmed while still achieving the same or better results. Next, I finish the area all the way through. Before starting with the next thing, I finish the one I'm working on to completion. So for me, that simply means decluttering, cleaning, organizing, and then beautifying the area before I move on. Some people might like to go around the room once and declutter, then go around again and clean, and then go around again, organizing. And finally, do not skip this one, beautify. At the end of your area, be sure to add something beautiful that will inspire you to keep it that way. And honestly, depending on the personality type, the latter might work better because you get to see the whole area in different stages. But check what works for you. As long as you finish the area before you move on to the next one, you're guaranteed to have a successful spring cleaning, even if you're super busy. The next is to be sure we're working in the right order. I alluded to this earlier, but basically start from top to bottom. We don't want to keep dragging the same dust around if we finish the floor and then begin to dust the ceiling. That wouldn't be very efficient. So let's make sure we're cleaning the right way, and we can shave hours off of our spring cleaning because it will help us move faster and with much less effort. Before moving on, be sure to transition. Let's say you did finish that first area. Instead of just moving on haphazardly to the next one, be sure you throw your trash away. Any cleaning supplies that are no longer needed were specific to just that one area, put that away too. Any donates that are happening, go ahead and put them in your donate area. Close the loop. This helps to protect our peace, our homes, and if something happens that we need to leave the home or do something else for whatever reason, we don't leave a bigger mess than what we started with. Because believe it or not, messes can be overwhelming. So if you close the loop and don't leave a mess, regardless whether you continue on for a couple of more hours or finish right then and there, it will still help us because it keeps spring cleaning contained instead of chaotic. This one is critical, but stop before you get tired. Stopping while you still have energy is one of the most underrated hacks in the whole entire world. Especially as a type A girly like me, I tend to continue until I am absolutely exhausted. But here's the tea. Ending with a win can actually help to build momentum, and spring cleaning doesn't need to happen all in one day. It can go anywhere from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. It's your home and you get to choose the schedule. Not to mention, it's easier to come back if you don't burn out. Spring cleaning absolutely works, but we get to do it on our term and not let it bully us around. But if you want even more simple and effective homemaking tips, then check out this video here and I'll meet you there right now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.